Morning, Pastor Steve here. Turn over to 1 Samuel 3 with me, if you will. Beginning with verse 1. Now the boy Samuel ministered to the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was rare in those days. There was no widespread revelation. It came to pass at that time, while Eli was lying down in his place, his eyes had begun to grow dim, he couldn't see. Before the lamp of God went out in the tabernacle of the Lord, where the ark of God was, while Samuel was lying down, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, Here I am. So he ran to Eli and said, Here I am. Here I am. You called me. He said, I didn't call you. Lie down again. And then the Lord called again, Samuel. Samuel arose to Levi and said, Here I am, for you called me. He answered, No, I didn't call my son. Lie down again. And Samuel didn't yet know the Lord, nor was the word of the Lord yet revealed to him. The Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he rose to Eli and said, Hey, here I am, you called me. And then Eli finally got it. He perceived the Lord had called the boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you, that you must say, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. So Samuel went down and lay down in his place. Now the Lord came and stood and called it as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel answered, Speak, for your servant hears. When Samuel listened to the voice of the Lord, he was given a very hard message. This young boy was to deliver a message of judgment to his mentor. A message that the judgment previously prophesied against him and his family was going to fall on them. Well, I'm not as brave as this lad. I mean, in my life of people-pleasing, I think I've learned to soft-pedal the hard truth sometimes. I was a bit fearful, I guess. I've been growing over the years, and as I've learned that love speaks the truth, it speaks gently, but still it speaks the truth. This young man is an example to me. It says, do not hold back the truth. I fear there are some that I haven't said enough to, and they're gone, and I can't retrieve those precious moments. When I should have said, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. This young boy convicts me. I need to discern the voice of the Lord more clearly. I need to proclaim the simple truth of the gospel. I need also not to think that the voice of other men or teachers is always the voice of God. There's one sure way for me to hear the voice of God. It begins with the revealed truth of God's word. Here I find the story he wants me to tell. Here I learn of the living word whom we worship. His call to me and his call to you is to go into all the world, and as you are going, spill the gospel. I can't steal back the lost moments. I can't. But I can follow this young man's example and speak the simple truth as God gives it. You know something? You can too. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.